They're so hell-bent on getting to me. These crows just turn into farts. What's with every character in these games spewing their bad breath at me? Ugh, grab some souls first. Wow, he just stole my soul.
At last. I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
So much more cinematic in this.
To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never contain such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine eons ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us.
You can really tell how much they struggled to upscale this cutscene. Cause boy, it is looking blurry.
Could you profane a priest by turning him into a vampire?
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer.
Yeah, there's even like some frames missing from this.
Who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
The Sarafan were saviors, defending Nazgul from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are open, Cain. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
He is also looking mad blue.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Sarafan were noble, altruistic?
Not quite.
Oh, don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours.
I mean, if you think about it, the Seraphon really are just a cult of their own, aren't they? Sure, they won't see it that way.
You nearly had me, Raziel. But this is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds. Completely.
And off he goes. It's funny how we don't actually hear the Elder Gods say anything in this sequence, but you do at the end of the second game. I could swear too the dialogue was way longer in the first game, wasn't it? Like, it felt like that dialogue was 5 good minutes.
Redeemer and Destroyer.
Yes.
Pawn and Messiah.
That is me.
Welcome, time span soul. Welcome to your destiny.
Indeed, it is time. God, I love that they just leave his eyes glowing in that part.
Where am I? Is the usual question. In your case, when might be more apt.
Oh.
Very well, you old snake.
Oh, I didn't turn on the captions.
I use my bare hands.
I'll turn them on after this cutscene.
This is completely unexpected. This orb disables our vampire enemies, leaving them helpless and incapacitated. Strangely, it seems to have the same effect on that peculiar weapon of yours. But you must believe me. I mean you no harm.
Yeah, strange, isn't it?
You can drop the benevolent facade, Mobius. I know who and what you are. I should kill you where you stand.
Perhaps you should, my boy. But you don't.
Are you so certain of that, Mobius?
My role as Time Guardian affords me a certain level of omniscience, Raziel. No, you don't kill me. That honor belongs to your maker, Cain. Some 30 years from now.
You two are a pair. You're just as fatalistic as he is.
Death comes for us all, Raziel. It's just a matter of time.
How is it that you know my name? We have never met.
On the contrary, Raziel, I know you very well. And it grieves me to see how cruelly Cain has used you. I knew you when you were one of the Sarafan Brotherhood, Raziel. We were even close.
Oh, please.
Fortunately, you need not love me now to be my ally.
He's like, oh, okay, buddy.
Are we within the stronghold of the Sarafan priesthood?
Yes, but the glorious days of the Sarafan have long since passed, I'm afraid. This is a more cynical and indecorous age. My mercenary army now inhabits this stronghold. We strive to honor the memory of the Sarafan with our own humble crusade.
Yeah, humble.
Is this the vampire Vorador?
Yes, the scourge of the Circle, the most depraved and decadent example of his whole degenerate race. He slaughtered 6 of my fellow guardians as they cowered defenseless in this room.
I just realized he actually has
somehow
pupils.
survived this massacre.
I and 2 others. The Circle was devastated.
I always
Only we
assumed he
3
had
was
just like
spared.
white sclera eyes.
Convenient. You'll forgive me if I don't naively devour every scrap of information you toss me. You have a reputation for deceit.
And who has slandered me, sir? Your malefactor, Cain? The one who betrayed and destroyed you? Our common enemy? Consider the source before you judge me too harshly. We'll forget about rekindling our old friendship then, but consider an alliance based on our common ground. We both want Cain dead.
Yeah, he does have pupils. I never noticed
Not to
that.
meddle in this, old man. I know all about your sordid little schemes, but you're simply out of your depth on this one.
You underestimate me, Raziel.
Very faintly.
Let me show you.
Or maybe the remaster just made them appear that way. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Cain is lying in wait for you, unaware
Oh,
that I've
let's see.
snatched you out of the time stream and brought you here to me. See how he lingers at the very pillars he is destined to destroy, foolishly confident that he has eluded your grasp.
Oh, it's hella blurry.
Pillars are still standing in this time.
He's so blue.
Yes, Raziel. They are the embodiment of the divine force which preserves the life of our world. We who serve the pillars maintain their delicate balance.
I know, it was like
and
that before
Cain
too.
is destined to be the fulcrum upon which that balance turns.
Interesting.
I believe you have already endured the wasteland wrought by his terrible, selfish decision. Cain's very existence is a cancer upon this world. As long as he lives, all of Nosgoth is in peril. You may never again be human, Raziel. But you can re-embrace the essence of your humanity and the nobility of your Sarafan heritage. Go to him, Raziel, and end this. But first, you will need to find your way out of the stronghold, and in this, I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Why not?
My soldiers will not understand your appearance here. They will try to kill you. You needn't fear them, of course. They're no match for you.
Or you could just tell him to stand
Try
down.
to keep the casualties to a minimum.
Or you could tell him to stand down.
Do what you have to do. All great movements require a few martyrs.
Or you could just tell him, don't fight me.
Alone now, I surveyed my surroundings and noticed a second time-streaming chamber. Its entrance identical to the first, but with one distinction. That crystal was significant, but how? I had not yet discovered.
Alright. Let's go murder a bunch of Mobius's men then, since he apparently can't tell him, hey, don't attack the blue guy. He's on our side. It's really telling of the fact that I don't think he's actually on our side. I'm pretty sure the combat and everything is pretty much the same still. I'm sure I have all my abilities still. I don't think... Ah, that's right. The map isn't actually accessed the old way now, or this is the map now. Ah, that's right. Okay. I gotta make my way to the pillars. I do... Let's see. This is... I just like looking at the interiors of this place. Like, obviously this looks really, really cool. Let me see. Yeah. It looks so nice now. Look, it's all sharpened, it's all detailed, it doesn't look like blurry figures anymore. Yeah, so this is Vordor murdering some of the Circle of Nine. Yeah, these two guys. I don't remember their names or which pillar they're guardian of. And I really know Ariel, Noobraptor, and Kane, and Mobius. The other ones I don't really know too much about. I know in the first game it talks about it more. Aha, weapon. 'Cause I don't think I have the Soul Reaver right now because Mobius's staff disabled my Soul Reaver. So let's try some of this combat. Should we? Let me see if I remember how to fight. Oh, so satisfying. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh! Yes, and unlike the first game, I am actually fighting humans this time. Do I want the sword? I think it is a little more... I remember this being a little more effective towards these guys. So I do think the combat system in this game is a little bit more... There we go. It's more the focus in this game than it was in the first. I would explore too, but I do remember there's not really a lot to collect in this game other than just the weapons. Like, there's not really any secret pathways or anything like that. Your head is gone! Cutscene?
Throughout the stronghold, I discovered evidence of my former nobility and my life as a Sarafan priest. This was the heritage so foully stolen from me when Cain raided my sacred crypt and defiled me.
Yeah, so every time, oh! Give me a second. I'm trying to... My fingers are in the wrong sections. Okay, let's go. I know the lock-on system is decent in this game, but I know with some enemies it is just super ineffective. Okay, let's go. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Oh my god. You guys suck. Alright, give me your souls, please. It is funny now that I'm fighting humans rather than fighting vampire abominations. Right. Oh, yeah, okay. So... Here we go. Okay. So I do still have all my abilities from the first game. If I am correct in that assumption. I'm pretty sure this game is straightforward and giving you everything you need to progress in it, if you follow the path laid out to you.
Away from the influence of Mobius's cursed staff, I could feel the strength of the Soul Reaver slowly returning. If that orb was as debilitating to vampires as it was to the blade, it gave Mobius a powerful advantage over his enemies. I finally understood how Mobius's crusade could decimate the vampires so successfully. If he could immobilize his enemies, they were at his mercy. But why, I wondered, would the staff have any effect on the Reaver?
Quite an interesting question, isn't it? Look at her running to me. She's like, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. Yeah, I know the Soul Reaver, a little after this part, I believe has sort of like it becomes a little bit of a liability of a weapon. At least the way I remember it being, it used to have a drawback to using it too much.
As I neared the stronghold's inner sanctum, a strange sensation crept over me.
Yeah, I think it's during this part.
An indescribable feeling of displacement, a sense of vertigo, as reality itself appeared to warp and bend around me. The disturbance seemed to emanate from the sanctuary's furthest chapel. So this was the tomb of the beloved King William the Just, beatified here as the martyr and catalyst of Mobius's crusade. I was reminded of Kane's journey as a fledgling vampire, how Mobius coerced him to travel back in history and assassinate William, thus igniting a genocidal hatred of vampires among the citizens of Nosgoth. And here I discovered the source of the displacement. The Soul Reaver itself, laid out like a holy relic, and broken, apparently in the battle between William and Kane. And so the Reaver met its former self, still imprisoned in this corporeal shell. I watched, mesmerized, as the Wraith blade uncoiled itself and snaked down the length of the physical blade, embracing its twin, its mirror self. The Reaver's long dormant spirit was now fully aroused.
My controller's going crazy right now.
For the first time, I felt the true presence of this other entity. Willful, ravenous, and deranged from thousands of years of imprisonment. The Reaver was now in command, and I, now merely its helpless host, felt my soul being leached to restore the blade. As I recovered, I realized we were now bound together in a fragile alliance. The Reaver no longer merely my symbiotic weapon, but a sentient parasite competing for control.
Interesting.
What have you done to me, Mobius? Is this your trap?
How mine? Don't forget it was Kane who led you here, not I. While you curse me, the only soul in Nosgoth ready to guide and assist you, Kane laughs at our folly and revels in your dismay.
These blades, now coiled in sinister embrace, have inspired terror in the hearts of creatures far more durable than you, old man. Bound together as they are, I can only imagine what they could do to your soul's fragile shell.
Raziel, I beg you to stay your hand. This was none of my doing. I have sought only to aid you in your righteous quest.
Why, you're trembling, Mobius. Has your confidence abandoned you?
I love his expressions
You
so
seem
much.
to have made a fatal error by leaving your precious staff behind. Is that where all your courage comes from?
He almost reminds me of like when Spider-Man has his
Listen to me,
expressions.
Raziel. You don't know what you're doing. I have taken an enormous risk by appearing here before you, so defenseless, yet eager to prove my good intentions. If there's anything left of the Seraphim in you, you won't do this. While you threaten me, your true enemy eludes you.
Don't concern yourself with Kane, old man. He'll join you in hell soon enough. As you said, death comes for us all.
Yes, the wheel of fate demands it.
What did you say?
The wheel of fate. The inexorable cycle of death and rebirth to which all men are compelled. We serve the same God, Raziel. To strike me down would be striking God's own attendant. And I don't believe even you would take that risk.
I tire of your games, Mobius. Now that I know you fear me, I needn't concern myself with you. Kane is waiting for me.
Go then, Raziel. Seek Kane out and destroy him in the name of the one God we both serve. You, who were once a Seraphim priest, murdered, profaned, destroyed, and reborn again from his mercy. You are now most powerfully equipped to be his agent, his instrument of restoration and retribution.
Man, he's really off monologuing now, isn't he?
Vengeance is motivation enough.
By my soul, you almost had me, my little blue assassin. But that'll be the one and only chance you get. I assure you of that.
He really just right there reminded me of that little raccoon going.
Blade at will, regardless of my strength. But once summoned, the blade's ravenous appetite could not be contained. It devoured the souls of its victims, and if I allowed it to become over-aroused, the Reaver would now turn its hunger on me.
Right. So I remember that. So if I use the Reaver way too much, as I remember, yeah, so there's that little green bar right there. And I remember if that green bar gets too full, I think it turns red after a while. It starts eating away at my lifespan, my little life spiral.
So this was the legendary Janos Ordren, reputed to have been the most ancient and diabolical vampire to have ever existed. According to folklore, he lived high in the cliffs of Nosgoth's northern mountains and preyed mercilessly on the defenseless villagers below. His reign of terror ended when the Sarafan finally hunted him down and tore his throbbing heart from his still-living body. This relic came to be known as the Heart of Darkness and was supposedly imbued with the power to restore vampiric unlife. The Sarafan therefore guarded it carefully, lest the heart fall into the hands of their enemies. But I wondered, could Janos Ordren truly have been as monstrous as depicted here? Or was this merely artistic license by the Sarafan, who sought to lionize themselves by demonizing their darkest enemy?
I'm willing to bet it's the latter. Obviously, Janos looks nothing like this. Maybe the bluish gray tinted skin, but that's about it. And the wings. Obviously, this is, like Raziel just said, artistic license. It's just, in a way, propaganda. Janos wasn't actually a bad person or a bad vampire, and I believe we actually see him later in this game. He has to be by far one of my favorite characters. Let me see if taking these guys out will open this gate right here, because I'm pretty sure I have to go out through this gate, right? I thought there was like an extra door, but I don't see it anywhere. Aha! There you go. Come to me. Run. Run! Oh! Let's see. Say goodbye to your head! Is there anybody else hiding? I must snuff the cathedral of anybody that's hiding. I must snuff it of the vampire hunters. How the fuck do I get out of here? I can't go back this way, can I? Wait. Oh, here we go, okay. I knew there was a door around here somewhere. Oh yeah, that's right. They're murals.
Strange how my history came full circle. This chapel, I realized, was a memorial to my former Sarafan brethren.
Melchiah, Rahab.
All of us martyred here. And then so cruelly profaned by Cain when he imposed his gift
Tyrell.
on noble corpses.
The one that we didn't get to fight.
For the first time, I beheld the image of my Sarafan self,
There he is.
memorialized here among my fallen comrades. It tortured me to see how noble and pure I had been, and what a vile phantasm I had become. And a profound sense of injury, of loss and betrayal welled up in me, so overwhelming I could barely contain it. All I wanted at this moment was to find Cain and destroy him.
Oh boy. Here we go. So I'm just gonna be under the assumption I have to fight every enemy in this game, otherwise it locks me off from the next area. One enemy at a time, please. You'll get your head taken off soon enough. Ow. Ow! Please stop! I know you wish harm, or I know you wish me harm, but... Alright, there we go. Oh, so yeah. So, Duma, self-centered narcissist here. I wonder, why does he have he has a purple demon behind him? And then we got Zafon. Man, I feel like Zafon really got, well, I don't know, I mean, I guess it depends. He got the worst end of the stick when it came to evolution. He turned into a monstrosity. And then we got our one and only Raziel. And then Tyrell, obviously we didn't get to fight Tyrell because he was cut from the game. But I do know, you actually get to fight him in Defiance. He's also like some kind of like bull, I think? Like some kind of vampiric like beast. And then Rahab, yeah. Very interesting that Rahab has like a bluish tealish color to him, kind of similar to how his evolution looks. And then Malkaya, unfortunately the one that turned into the blob. The blob of flesh. From my perspective, I understood a lot more about him and his brothers being Seraphim than vampires, because I didn't play the first game too much and understand the story all that well. So I mostly just understood the story as them being Seraphim warriors that became vampires at Cain's behest. And I kept thinking like, oh yeah, Cain's the ultimate evil in this game, like clearly, but I only got a part of the story. I didn't understand the full picture as to why Cain did that.
I emerged, and for the first time beheld Nosgoth in its former glory. The land overflowed with abundant life and vitality. And I knew with certainty then that the world I had left behind was nothing more than the corpse of Nosgoth, a lifeless husk bled dry by the corruption of Cain's parasitic empire. This was the fragile world Cain sacrificed to preserve his own petty life and ambition, heedless of the profound cost. The sight only deepened my resolve. I sensed that the pillars lay to the northwest. If Cain truly waited to confront me there, I would not disappoint him.
I love the soundtrack of this game so much. It's so funny to listen to. All right, swimming. Do I remember how to swim? Yeah, okay, I do. Oh, what I don't like that it's inverted. Oh, that feels awful. Okay, can I turn that off? Actually, can I turn that off? Go up here, and I believe there's.
As I passed this arcane landmark, a wisp of the Reaver's energy was drawn into the ring, illuminating it. This created a beacon of sorts in the spirit world. If ever I found myself depleted in the spectral realm, and my soul tossed on the ethereal winds, these beacons would draw me back to safety and restore me.
Very, very long-winded way of saying, this is a checkpoint. I think I have to go underwater. Oh yeah. That's a door over there, and I'm pretty sure that's for the Dark Reaver? I think it's the Dark Reaver. Oh god, this game's so pretty. It looks so nice. The world before the pillars got destroyed. Yeah, that's right, and there is actually that. So I have to come back later to actually go into that door. Oh, down. Oh my god. The swimming in this game is such a pain in the ass. I can go up there. God, this is so pretty. The cathedral, the church. I love seeing this type of stuff in games, because like I haven't actually seen churches and stuff like this in real life, but I imagine they look absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's go this way.
These ancient obelisks were mysteriously attuned to my spiritual essence. By simply touching the symbol, I could safely preserve an imprint of my soul, and thus create a milestone to which I could return when weary, and from which I could resume my journey.
Another long-winded way of saying this is a save slot. A save point, basically. Oh yeah, that crystal's up there too. The one that's also on the, I believe, the time chamber's door.
While I had only just escaped the stronghold, I sensed that in time my journey would return me full circle to this place. Infiltrating the fortress, however, would be no small feat. The balcony that had provided my escape was now well beyond my reach, leaving this massive gateway as the only means of entry. The gates were sealed, but like the time-streaming chamber I had seen earlier, their operation was undoubtedly linked to that odd crystal mounted above the entrance.
And I need to come back here later once I get an ability that allows me to open that gate. Oh my god! Oh, I wonder, can I? How do I put the weapons down? How do I put the weapons down? I wanna kick her into the lake. I don't remember how to put the weapons down. Can I do that? Oh, okay. Well, that works too. Okay, I'll turn this off. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to kick her into the lake. Oh well, give me that back. Alright, so. Through this very long, windy path. Although most of the paths in this game are very long and windy. I think these are, vampires? Vampire people? Yeah, they're like, vampires that got, I don't want to fight all these people. This guy's a cannon. I do not want to deal with that. Oh my god. If I don't need to, I'm not going to. There's really no reason for me to fight them, other than to get health. Okay, nope, I'm not doing this 4 against 1. Absolutely not. Nope. Can you all stop following me? Just stay there. Oh my god, they got the dogs in on it too. You're not gonna let me have the dog soul. I want the dog soul! Hurry, doggy! Thank you. I do want the sword though, because I don't want the Soul Reaver to drain me too much. I would love to use the Soul Reaver a lot in this game, but the game doesn't want me to do that anymore. Alright, there we go. Oh! Oh, I got my first trophy. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention too, I don't know if I'm gonna platinum this game. I more or less just kind of want to re-experience the nostalgia of it. If I get enough trophies, maybe I'll do a clean sweep later, or I'll try my best to get them, but I'm not hell-bent on it like I was with the first game. Because the reason why I wanted to do it with the first game was because I wanted to make sure that I experienced everything the game had to offer, and the only way to do that was to 100% it, and I thought getting the platinum was like the best way to go about doing that. Because
these vampires had nothing in common with the deranged jackals I left behind in Kane's derelict empire. They seemed to retain much of their former humanity. In this era, vampires were clearly not the uncontested predators we had been. These creatures were hunted mercilessly and oppressed. And while I still believed that vampirism was a plague and had to be wiped out, there was nothing noble or righteous in this crusade. This was simply ruthless persecution.
Yup, that's how it appears. Like, these people didn't even have a chance. Like, they're not even dressed like... Oh shit, what the fuck? Where did you come from? It's okay. You can rest now, doggy. Yeah, like, they're not even really dressed like warriors or anything like that. They're just dressed like people. It's mostly like women too that you're noticing. But like I was saying though, the reason why I went for the platinum in the first game is because I just wanted to experience everything the game had to offer. I missed so much of it playing it when I was younger, and I felt like getting the platinum was the best way to help me do that. But the stark difference between this game and the first one is that there really isn't much in secrets to this game to discover. This is just very linear. Oh.
The pillars of Nosgoth.
Oh, here we go.
Pristine, whole, and uncorrupted.
Possibly one of the best
I had
cutscenes in
never
the game.
beheld them in this undefiled state. Yet something profound and indelible resonated within me at the sight. And there, waiting at the very heart of the pillars, was the canker that was destined to destroy them.
Here we go.
I know you're there, Raziel.
Mobius led me to you, Kane, though I might have guessed you'd meet me here.
And if Mobius told you I was hidden on the underside of hell, would you throw yourself into oblivion to pursue me? Mobius trawls for the ignorant and unwary, hauling his gasping prey from the streams of their destinies. Stay out of his net, Raziel.
Spare me your elaborate metaphors, Kane. I have pursued you here for one purpose. You will pay for your betrayal, and balance will thus be restored to Nosgoth.
And whose will is satisfied then? The will of Raziel or Mobius?
Would I be better manipulated by you, Kane? Now, turn and face me. The chase is over.
This isn't a chase, Raziel. We are merely passengers on the wheel of destiny, describing a perfect circle to this point. We've been brought here for a reason.
I've seen the beginning and the end of our story, however, and the tale is crude and ill-conceived. We must rewrite the ending of it. You and I.
Face me, Cain. Even you shouldn't die a coward's death.
Isn't it customary to grant the condemned a final request?
I recall no such courtesy from you.
Indulge me, Raziel.
He's not wrong.
All I ask is that you listen. This is the sublime moment of our undoing, Raziel. The ineffable fulcrum upon which swings the entirety of our history. This is where all of Nosgoth is betrayed. In this instant, Ariel, the Balance Guardian, is murdered by dark forces bent on overthrowing the Pillars. Her spirit is just now tearing free, lost in the ether, trying to find its way here. You have already seen how she comes to haunt these Pillars.
Bound here by your refusal to die. You are the reason this land becomes diseased. As long as you remain alive, you condemn Nosgoth to an eternity of decay.
Guys, I am being born to take as Balance Guardian. Such is my destiny.
My God.
At the moment of my first cry, Ariel's beloved, the Guardian Nupraptor, finds her corpse. Racked with grief and tormented by suspicions of treachery, Nupraptor plunges into a madness which overflows and infects all of the Guardians who are symbiotically bound, including me. The repercussions of Ariel's assassination were expertly calculated. The entire circle descends into madness, and I am tainted at the moment of my birth, instantly rendered incapable of fulfilling the role destiny has prepared for me.
Shall I show you the same mercy you showed the rest of the circle, then? You blithely murdered them to restore their pillars, yet your hand faltered when it came to the final sacrifice. What makes you exempt, Cain? You're merely the last man standing. Why condemn me for simply carrying out what you hadn't the courage to do yourself?
Let's drop the moral posturing, shall we? We both know there's no altruism in this pursuit. Your reckless indignation led you here. I counted on it.
Well,
There's no shame in it, Raziel. Revenge is motivation enough. At least it's honest. Hate me, but do it honestly. 30 years hence, I am presented with a dilemma. Let's call it a two-sided coin. If the coin falls one way, I sacrifice myself and thus restore the pillars. But as the last surviving vampire in Nosgoth, this would mean the annihilation of our species. Mobius made sure of that.
yep.
If the coin lands on the reverse, I refuse the sacrifice and thus doom the pillars to an eternity of collapse. Either way, the game is rigged.
We agree, then, that the pillars are crucial and must be restored.
Yes, Raziel. And that's why we've come full circle to this place.
So after all this, you make my case for me. To end this stalemate, you must die so that new Guardians can be born.
Pillars don't belong to them, Raziel. They belong to us.
Your arrogance is boundless, Cain.
There's a third option.
No.
A monumental secret, hidden in your very presence here. But it's a secret you have to discover for yourself. Unearth your destiny, Raziel. It's all laid out for you here.
You said it yourself, Cain. There are only two sides to your coin.
Apparently so. But suppose you throw a coin enough times. Suppose one day it lands on its edge.
This is what I really love about this game too, is the fact that like, I know this is mostly story driven, but it's just so crazy to think about the fact that it showed when the pillars became corrupt. They were white and pure when we got here, and now they're just broken and not quite shattered yet, but they're getting there. They're corrupt. Let's see. What's right
I
here?
didn't know what impulse stayed my hand, why I had so willingly allowed Cain to escape me when I had pursued him for so long. I had no reason to trust Cain after he had valued me so little, and yet I found myself intrigued by his words. I had been too cruelly used to so gullibly play his pawn, but if this world truly had secrets to divulge, I was determined to expose them.
Right, so I believe that means I need to, yeah, warp the pathway. Oh,
From the moment of my arrival, I had the constant and palpable sensation of being watched. Someone, it seemed, was keenly interested in my presence here.
somebody's watching me. These crows just turn into farts. So I do wonder who indeed is watching me. Oh,
From the look of it, this door had been sealed for centuries. I began to realize it was no mere coincidence that I found myself standing here, beneath this winged figure with blue skin and cloven hands so like my own, and bearing this unique key. And so it was with a sense of gravity and trepidation that I unsealed that ancient door and crossed the threshold.
yeah, there isn't too much to exploring in this game, mostly because it's just get from point A to point B. But I don't know, I kind of like that sometimes in video games. I like how linear it is. And it's mostly just to serve the purpose of telling a story. Can I? Ow! Oh my god. Oh yeah, I can't get souls from these guys. Okay, well never mind. I'm just gonna keep going. No, thank you. I could fight them, but there's really no reason for me to, because I don't get any souls from them. Yeah, they don't give me any souls, so there's really no point for me to fight them. Oh. Someone's calling out to me. Oh.
As I entered the chamber, I sensed that it had been sealed for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years. And while this room was clearly built when the pillars were erected, I knew that no human hand could have shaped this place, and that perhaps it had never been seen by human eyes. The surrounding murals depicted a winged race, their features so like my own, but beautiful, where mine were grotesque, and angelic, while mine were demonic. I tried to decipher these images. A great war, but with combatants like none I had ever seen. The pillars raised by this winged race, who thus defeated their adversaries. The winged beings again, writhing in agony, apparently afflicted with the same bloodthirst I had so recently suffered. And throughout the chamber, inscribed everywhere, images of the Reaver itself. Was this what Cain had urged me to discover? I wondered.
Lies, Raziel.
Oh? That sounds familiar. And there he is.
Do not be deceived.
Ah, my ancient benefactor. And I dared to hope we had parted ways forever. The silence was refreshing, but it lasted. No doubt you have a conveniently inexpressible reason for your presence here.
Do not be insolent, Raziel. I am eternally present here and everywhere, now and always. I am the still center of the turning wheel, the hub of this world's destiny.
But perhaps not so omnipotent as you'd have me believe. Your hold on me appears to be tenuous. I no longer seem to need you. Yet I'm guessing you still need me.
This impudence is unworthy of you, Raziel. Do not forget that you have a task to fulfill here. You are indebted to me.
Indebted? You would have me show gratitude for a gift I didn't ask to be bestowed. Do you
forget that you forced me to inhabit this vile carcass?
I restored you to yourself, Raziel. It was Cain who destroyed you. The very enemy you've just let slip through your grasp. Do not fail me, my servant.
I serve no one. Not you, not Cain, and not your lackey Mobius.
Mobius is my good servant. I have many.
And if I tell Mobius that he's worshipping a giant squid, you think his faith will fall?
You have grown willful, Raziel. But beware, to embrace a serpent is to invite poison into your heart. Cain is a sinuous beast. He will seduce and deceive you. You pride yourself on your free will, yet you let that degenerate deter your resolve.
I harbor no illusions about his integrity, nor anyone else's. In fact, I am beset by manipulation on all sides. I merely seek the truth.
These are the fathomless truths, Raziel. The agony of birth and death and rebirth. This is the wheel of fate, the purifying cycle which sustains all life. Vampires are an abomination, a plague which leeches this land of its spiritual strength. They obstruct the flow of life and death. Their souls stagnate in their wretched corpses. But the wheel must turn. Death is inexorable and cannot be denied. Your destiny is irresistible, Raziel. You are my soul reaver, the scourge of the vampires, reaper of their apostate souls. Remain steadfast, end the vampire's parasitic curse, and restore Nosgoth. Cain's blood belongs on your hands.
Cain indeed deserves to die for condemning me to this repugnant form, but if and when I kill him, it will be for me alone to decide.
Cain destroyed you without a flicker of remorse. He tore the soul from your noble corpse, and after you had served him faithfully for 1,000 years, he discarded you in the abyss on a jealous whim. Remember your rage, Raziel. Let it guide your hand.
The manipulation is real with these people. I can't help but feel bad for Raziel, because it's just like every single person he comes across just wants to just manipulate him in some way, and he's aware of that, but it's like at the same time, who can you really trust? Also, the one thing I really liked about these games is just the amount of lore, ambiguous lore that's been added. Just in these murals alone. A blue-winged race, something that looks similar to the pillars, and this being in the middle, doing something with the pillars. The bloodlust, the hunger that they got cursed with. And then this final panel with one of the beings holding the Soul Reaver. Very, very interesting to kind of witness and see. So I do think we have to go down now. They've put him...
Carefully, Raziel.
Oh. I'll poke you in your little eye. Putting him down there so you can get close to him and see him. And just kind of... not really interact with him, but just... you know, see the scale of how big he is. I know he's not that big, but it's just a small part of him. Ow! I don't know why I stood there. Where am I going? Yeah, I just came from down here. Wait, did I? I'm not sure. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Okay, because I haven't seen this structure yet. What is this? I think this way? Yeah. Yeah, hopefully I'm not running into the issue this time with the audio, or not the audio, the video not capturing well and being too dark. I finally fixed that, and ironically enough, in my last video. I'm not a tech expert by any means. I'm still learning how to record little by little. I feel like I'm going in a circle. Am I? No, wait. This is new, right? Is this new? This is new. Yes, it's very dark in here. Oh, I have a torch.
I surfaced into a very different landscape. The daylight barely penetrated the dense canopy of this forest. Here I discovered an ancient ruin, unmistakably one of Mobius's time-streaming chambers, but long ago sealed and abandoned to the encroaching swamp. I didn't currently possess the means to break this seal, but I thought in time that I might.
Yeah, so once again, another ability I will be getting later to open that door. Just like the one in the Seraphim Stronghold. Oh, I hate this swamp area. I get stuck so easily. Why do swamp areas in games exist? They're the worst. Okay, let's go through the door. That was such a delayed reaction. Oh, there he is. It's Vorador.
So, my lurking observer was exposed. The creature vanished when he realized he was discovered, but I caught a glimpse of him, and his features were distinctive enough. This was the vampire Vorador, the monstrous assassin depicted in the Stronghold. Strange that a creature brazen enough to assault the Circle single-handedly would avoid confronting me. Very well. If Vorador would not come to me, I would go to him. But first, I needed to find some means of reaching that terrace.
Right. I was going this way, right? I'm pretty sure this circles back around to that, terrace that he was on. Get up here. Slow homie down. I can't even hit him! You know what? No, I'm not doing this. We're gonna keep going. Aren't there supposed to be like worms too in this swamp? There's like these big giant worms that I'm remembering. What are we looking at? The frog.
There appeared to be a passage here, leading northward into the mountains. The opening, however, was obstructed and too high for me to reach. Perhaps later I would find the means to bypass these obstacles.
So I'm pretty sure that leads to Janos' retreat? I don't know, wait, let me see. Cause I am... Oh yeah, that's right, oh yeah. So we're at the pillars. I just went through the subterranean ruins and now I'm in the swamp. I know I can't really zoom in, but that little, like, stream to the right there, to the top right, I think that's where I go near the end of the game, once I find the means to get up there. Okay, goodbye. Can't climb walls, loser! So I'm just gonna fly past these two. No need to mind me. No thank you. Just... Why does he... My god! Does he glide slower in this game? He definitely glides slower in this game, doesn't he? Here we go. This is where we saw him.
My lurking friend was nowhere to be seen. But I found these ruins even more intriguing. I recognized these arcane symbols from the chamber beneath the pillars, and realized that this shrine, too, was sealed to all but the bearer of the Reaver.
How the fuck do I put the weapons down? I don't remember. I feel like I'm doing everything in my power to Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so it's, left trigger, and then square. Okay, there we go. Checkpoint. Alright. Where does this lead me to? I think this is the Dark Reaver? No, it's the Light Reaver. I don't remember. It's been a long time. Oh, hello. You don't look human. You look like a zombie. Yep, thank you. Oh. Key. He's using the key as a shield. I do think this is one of the forges, though. Yeah, I do believe the whole point of this game is just to go and look for the Reaver forges. Because I think, unlike the first game, they're actually presented to you on the main path, rather than being extra abilities you can get in secret areas, like with the glyphs. Yeah, I don't have the glyphs in this game because they would have shown up here. Can I go up here? I wonder if, well, that moves. How do I get up there, though? If I remember right, there should be climbable walls in this other room. Oh. So more of these zombies. Are these actually zombies? What are they? They're like, oh shit. This is very sensitive. Yeah, they look like zombies. I don't think I need to fight you guys right now. Ooh, more lore?
Throughout this ancient shrine,
More lore.
murals depicted the winged race, the apocalyptic war against their mysterious and equally inhuman adversaries. These winged beings, it seemed, were not only the architects of the pillars, but of this enigmatic place as well. And just as in the pillar's chamber, this shrine was adorned throughout with imagery of the Reaver, depicted with the reverence of a holy icon.
It's really cool to be able to speculate what it all means. Because even the game doesn't give you the answer just straight out. It lets it simmer a little bit. Oh, hello. I think, yeah, okay, so let's go right here. Here. Then, oh! More weapons! More hairpins! Oh! That's pretty neat. I like that. Okay. Oh, my hairpin disappeared! Right. I think I have to shoot that? Do I shoot that? Let me see. No. I'm pretty sure whatever Reaver I get in here, I have to shoot it with that. I'm pretty sure it has something to do, though, with me pointing this light towards there. It makes, like, some kind of eclipse. And I think I have to leave a mirror right there, I think. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Oh. You look different. Yeah, this one looks different. He looks like a dog or like an ape. All right then. Yeah, okay, so I need to get onto there to get up to that, Well, wait, why would I... Okay. Why would I use that, though, if there's a climbable wall right here? So... I'm going up there, then? Yeah, this takes me up. And then... this way. I'm sure my goal will present itself to me soon. Oh, it's another one! Alright. Quick and easy way is the Soul Reaver. You guys take like 3 hits. That's what I thought. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, the thing is too with this game, it's not as puzzle heavy as the first game I'm noticing. Although yes, there are puzzles like this. I think all of the forges all have puzzles in them. But I think the puzzles are only exclusive to the forges in this game, whereas you would find puzzles just scattered throughout the world in the first game. Then I can rotate this. Right, yeah. I am noticing too, though, I don't actually have... Because I don't remember having it when I first played this game when I was younger. I don't have Duma's ability anymore, the Constrict. Like, I just have to rotate it by hand now. Which isn't, you know, I'd prefer it that way better because the Constrict is kind of... shoot project. Yes, I will get to it in a second. Give me a second, game. Maybe I should turn the hints off. What other abilities did I get in the first game? The shifting, the phasing through the gates. I can still swim with Rahab's ability that he gave me. I can still climb walls. Yeah, I think I have all their abilities other than Duma's. This one's lighter. Can I interact? Oh yeah, I can. Why would I move this though? What am I doing with this? Oh wow, it literally tells you right there. It's... Yeah, So I have to push this into the middle, right? Is that the middle? I think so. And then... Well, I need a light source on this though, don't I? Is it... It might be above. Wait, hold on. Oh! There we go. Okay, let me put this down. And then... Let's see. Yeah, alright. And... There we go. Okay, so there's a pathway there now. I want the torch still. I wanna light people up. Can I still light the enemies up in this? I know technically I'm not fighting vampires anymore. I can still set people on fire though, can I? Surprised it's not a shield too, like the door keys. Alright, I think this is where, yeah, this is where I saw that earlier in the cutscene. I could just put this over into that mountain now, right? Over there? There is another path I can go to though, so I might be missing something still. Okay, let's put you here. Cause I think I need light still to hit this. Cause let me see, is there... Oh yeah, there's a hole up here. So I need to rotate this to open the other door. Yeah, cause there's a door on this side, okay. Alright, there we go. Let's switch. I still need... I need a portal. I think it's back here somewhere. Yeah, there it is, okay. There's a weapon back here too. It's funny, this part actually reminds me, I remember I did play this game once, maybe about 6 years ago. Yeah, they originally had this game on Steam, but before it got remastered, and boy was it buggy. Do I... Oh, okay, so yeah, there's a... But I need to rotate that still, don't I? I don't think I can make that over there, can I? No, I don't think I can. Yeah, I played the original version that the Steam store had of this game, and it was broken to hell. Oh my god, it was... Oh wait, what is this? It was very glitchy. A lot of these puzzles broke and wouldn't actually work properly. What am I doing with this? Do I... No, that's not a platform. I'm sure I have to do the same thing with this though. I think I'm remembering what I need to do. Okay. Rotate. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it makes makes like a little shadow bridge. Doesn't make any sense, but we're in a world of vampires and God knows what other monstrosities. It doesn't need to make sense. Yeah, but every time I would play the older version of this game, it always broke. Like, there was always something happening with it, and I remember one of the biggest issues the game had was every time you would shift in the game, and especially, I don't know why, it was like in certain areas it was really bad, but every time you would shift in the game, it would just take so long to shift. Oh wait, I need the Soul Reaver on for that. Like, I wish I had footage to be able to show you guys, but just imagine shifting. Like, it's like a 5-second animation. Just imagine that stretched out to a whole minute. I think I have to open that right there. Oh my god. Ezreal, please. Okay. This way. Yeah, okay. And I should be able to go through there now to get to that one area. So... Do I do anything with this? Huh? I don't understand. Wait. Oh, wait. Like a spirally symbol. So that's this one, right? Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now I can go down. That's gonna hit that, and that's gonna make the lights that I need. Yes! Yes. Excellent. And that should be the final piece to the puzzle that I need. Oh, here we go! I'm pretty sure this is for the Dark Reaver. Yeah, that sure went a lot faster than when I played it from the original version. Oh my god. It took me like a whole hour to get through this section because it kept bugging and glitching and it was so annoying. It was so painstaking.
As I neared the altar, I suddenly felt the Reaver quickening of its own volition. Just as in William's chapel,
Boy.
the balance of power tangibly shifted. Voracious and willful, the Soul Reaver was now in control. And I, merely its helpless puppet. The Reaver plunged itself into that
Darkness is my
altar,
friend.
and devouring the energy that emanated from within, drained this place of its power.
Would have been funny if it said darkness, my old friend.
The Reaver released me, and I realized as I recovered control that these ancient shrines were forges, each purpose-built to enhance the Reaver with elemental power.
And it is interesting that these forges were made by the blue winged race, almost like they were meant to serve a specific purpose. I'm pretty positive there's nothing else here I need to do. This game isn't exactly filled with secrets at every corner, as much as I like that in video games, but it's okay. This is more of a story-driven game.
Now I understood the purpose of the mysterious basins I had seen throughout my journey.
Yeah.
They were elemental fonts, each attuned to a fundamental essence. When I forged the blade, every font in Nosgoth with the same elemental attunement was simultaneously quickened. The Reaver's enhancements were never permanent, but these fonts enabled me to re-imbue the blade by bathing it in the elemental energy distilled therein.
I wonder, did they change much from, They did not. I like that, though. I like that the people that made the remaster fixed exactly what they needed to do, but kept the things that kept the game's charm the same. Because the Reaver just looks so much more cool with its older graphics, and they pretty much kept it the same. In fact, I would argue nothing has changed, but that's something I also really like that they did.
Concentric circles, one eclipsing the other. I recognized this symbol from the door sealing that other ancient shrine, the one I had seen in the lake outside the Sarafan stronghold. Perhaps now, armed as I was with the elemental power of darkness, I could return and gain entry.
I have to go back to the lake, I think? I don't know, let me see the map. Yeah. It's that door by the lake, so I have to now make my way to the Light Forge, because now I have the Dark Forge to be able to unlock the key for the door. That's kind of what I like about this game. As much as I like open world games, like I fucking love open world games and exploration games. I do just also like linear games like this. You just need to go from point A to point B and just experience whatever story is laid before you. Like right now, I think.
You're a ragged excuse for a savior.
Vorador.
I see my reputation precedes me.
It does.
All good, I hope?
Well,
I've been watching you since you emerged from that accursed stronghold. Strange that your arrival coincides with the corruption of the pillars. But I'm wondering, are you the catalyst of these events? Or the answer to them?
I don't know what you mean.
I will speak plainly then. I distrust your origin, stranger. Seeing you crawl from the putrid depths of Mobius's keep makes me question your purpose here. And what should I make of your appearance? Not human, clearly, and more demon than vampire. And the pillars. It is no mere coincidence that your arrival in that clearing heralded the pillars' decay. And so I ask you plainly, are you the instrument of the pillars' destruction or their salvation?
Neither.
Very well. Let us look at the other side of the coin. I have followed your journey and watched as you blithely unlocked secrets that have been sealed and forbidden for thousands of years. The path you have been treading is open to only one being. You don't know what you are, do you?
no, definitely
I
not.
have been many things. If you find me ignorant, enlighten me.
What's the point? This world is beyond redemption. Let the human cattle have it.
I would expect better than meek capitulation from you.
Centuries of persecution have taught me well. 500 years ago, our race was nearly exterminated by the fanatical crusades of the Seraphan. And now the same sick drama unfolds again. In merely a decade, Mobius's cutthroat citizen army has nearly accomplished what the Seraphan could not. Vampires meddling in the affairs of men. Look where it's brought us.
What am I to make of these secrets I've uncovered, then? The depictions of the winged race, the pillars, and the Reaver.
Fairy tales, boy. The delusions of an ancient culture
Yeah, he's looking a
clinging
little
to
rough.
hope long after the world had discarded them. Their bloodline trickled away until only one of the ancients remained, sustained solely by obligation and his unfaltering faith in the old prophecies. But you see, even if you are who you appear to be, it no longer matters. You're simply too late. Janos Audron, the Reaver Guardian, the last of the ancients, and my maker, was murdered by the Seraphan nearly 5 centuries ago. He alone would have the answers you seek, but his secrets died with him. I don't know how you've come even this far without his guidance, or without the Reaver, stolen these 500 years ago by the Seraphan. I'm afraid, my friend, that you and all of us are out of luck.
He's got like
I had
snake
no
eyes.
less reason
It's
to
pretty cool.
trust Vorador than anyone else I had met. In fact, the ancient vampire was the most forthright being I had encountered thus far. If Janos Audron was the key to all this, then I would find him, and Mobius's time-streaming device would provide me passage. But first, I had to find a way back into the stronghold, and I suspected I would find the means within the lake's mysterious shrine.
Yeah, this is the shortcut. Okay, here we go. So I don't have to deal with as many of them as I would like to, so I gotta make my way back to the lake. Vorador really isn't too big of a main character in these games, but I do wish he had more of a role in these games. I do believe that his only appearance was that in this game, and then he does appear in Defiance. He's also another character that the earlier games, especially the first game, kind of painted as like a villain in a way, but then you start realizing that, oh, well, maybe he's not actually a villain because he's not... You meet him and then you realize, well, he's not actually as malicious as he was made out to be. Like as he's shown in the Seraphan Stronghold, in the murals, murdering everybody. Yes, he did murder the Circle, but I do believe he had a good reason for doing
My
that.
wayward child returns.
Having unearthed more than you'd like, I suspect. What am I to make of these ruins that litter the land, and these images here in this chamber?
Merely the deceits of a failed civilization. You are being misled, Raziel. This ancient race hoped to manipulate the future with these scrawled misdirections. You must tread carefully. There are dark forces at work in this world, bent on subverting your true destiny.
I have no doubt of that. The question is, am I in their presence right now?
Your arrogance will spell your demise, Raziel. Deny my will, and the arc of your destiny will reach a sudden conclusion.
Your threats are unmoving. Even now, I'm beyond your reach.
My reach is longer than you realize. This is a very dangerous game you're playing, Raziel.
God, I love just how sassy and snippy he is. He just he gives absolutely no fucks about anything, and he's just like, well, Clearly, you don't know everything. And I need to learn on my own now what's going on. But he's also just like, I don't care that you resurrected me. This is what I'm doing, this is my path. He makes his own choices, and I really respect that in Raziel. Keep following our linear path laid out the way. Yeah, it's crazy. There's even pictures of the Soul Reaver, like embossed into the architecture in the walls here. I've always wondered about these creatures too, actually. Like, they're never really explained. At least in the game, they're never explained, right? Because they have claws just like me and like other vampires would. But like, I don't know, and they have like human-like figures. They don't look like that originally. Well, I guess they just looked more like headless beings, but now I can see they actually have heads. But what are they? I don't know. If anybody can enlighten me on that, I'd really appreciate it, but I'm so curious. What are they? They're never explained. I don't think I've ever heard of anything actually, you know, giving any lore on these guys. I'm sure they're important somehow. They're near the pillars. Oh shit. And they're shooting me with their green little gases. Okay, let's get out of here. There's still a lot of things in this universe that I just do not understand. I think the central point of Raziel's story, intersecting with Kane's purpose, is really all I really know. Other than that though, like other than the bounds of Soul Reaver 1, 2, and Defiance, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I really don't know much else about the story, and I know it's probably not important or relevant in any way to know too much of the story of mostly the first Legacy of Kain. But I do just wonder if there's like answers to all these questions. Yeah, this is just such a cool, like, this is so cool. This is cool right here. The fact that they just reach endlessly into the sky. Because the pillars are just symbiotically connected to the world itself. So they don't actually have an end. They're just a part of the world. That's very cool. I would love to see this game actually get like a whole remake. The dog! The dog! Get away from me! I think as long as I keep running, they shouldn't be able to catch me, right? That's how it works. I think that's how it works. Oh, it's a checkpoint right here. Not that I'm particularly worried about dying in this game. I don't think I've ever died in this game, actually. Or, no, that's a lie. I have. But it's in a very particular section of this game. Oh my god, he almost got homegirl right there. Almost knocked her into a concussion. No. Okay, here we go. God, what a good view right here. They framed this really well. This just looks so nice. Okay, so I need to... There should be... They're so hell-bent on getting to me. It's very funny. Over there. Yeah, here we go. Alright, let's go. God, man, what's with every character in these games spewing their bad breath at me? Ugh, disgusting. Oh yeah. It's this one, the Egyptian one. Or the, I guess, Egyptian-inspired one. Yeah, there's the mural again.
These murals left no room for doubt. These winged creatures were indeed the architects of the pillars. And while the images were difficult to decipher, the pillars appeared to banish or diminish their enemies somehow.
Okay, I'm turning the hints off. Turn that off. I know what to do, game. If I'm having trouble, I'll turn you back on. There's weapons down there. There's a dark fort. Okay, so let's just go ahead and cross this shadow bridge. I think this has a time limit to it too. Okay. And let's get in here. There's There's thing 1 and thing 2 over there. Just thinking I'm still behind the gate. Oh wait, there we go. Okay. I do want one of the weapons though. Ooh, this looks sick. What the hell? Ow! No! Let me have a chance at winning too. Am I even hitting him? Oh my god, this feels weird. Okay. No, no, no. No. There we go. Alright. Cut in half. Oh wow, he actually has a little animation too. That's cool. Okay. I don't really like this weapon though. It's too slow for me. This one feels a lot faster. Okay. I really like how cool these weapons look, but they're just so slow. Alright, here we go. Okay. We got some more mirrors, I think. And those little crystals. The same crystals we saw on the time chamber and the door to the Seraphim stronghold. It's what looks like something for a key. Okay. So I don't think I could do anything in here yet. I think I need stuff to work first before I do that. What the hell? Are these? Are those windows or are those actually? I mean, they look like windows. They got light pouring through them. That looks pretty sick. What the hell? They rendered it a little more. It looks like pixels right here, but yeah, that looks way better. There's doors for the Dark Reaver. Oh, I don't have it anymore. I need to go get it from the fonts. Or are there fonts down here? No. Do I go through there then? It's not gonna work if I just use my regular Reaver, right? Yeah, no, it will not accept that. It will only accept the darkness. Okay. I think if I remember right, even I can't go through like doors or area. Oh no, it's when I shift, it clears my ability on my Reaver, right? 'Cause there's a font in here, right? If there's no font in here, then I just have to go through the gates. I just have to face through the gates. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, there's no fonts in here. Because I'm pretty positive going into the spectral realm, it erases whatever ability I have on my Reaver, so. Okay, let me grab some souls first. Wow! He just stole my soul! Wait, there's one coming. There's one coming. I might be too far. Yeah, I think I might be too far. Oh, no! Yes, come to me, not to him. Is there like no portal? I don't see one. Oh, it's that dog looking one again. This one looks weird. Look at those nails, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, there's a portal over there. Oh, wait, I remember this room. Yeah, I remember this room. That stupid goddamn eye. I remember this eye. Yeah, it's... The eye just zaps you and it kills you, so I can't get the key without being zapped. Because he's watching me. I think his... Does his eye roll away? If he doesn't, no, it doesn't, okay. But yeah, I can't actually grab that. I think, if I remember right, I have to have the Dark Reaver because I need to blind his eye. So let me see if I can go and figure out where to get the Dark Reaver. Because I'm pretty sure that's my end goal. Oh, great. I hate this hallway so much. I hate all the enemies that just spawn here and just want to cause you just so much trouble. They made that hallway long and annoying for... They made it on purpose. There is no reason for it to be long and just annoying. It's like that on purpose. Okay, so let's see. I need to find a way to make the, oh great. Let's push this. Let's see what this does. Okay. I don't think I can rotate these either, can I? No. So this shines light over to this one. Do I? Oh. Okay. This is very interesting, because I need the Dark Reaver to open that door. So I can't really do anything in this area yet either. I can't rotate these either, so I'm not going to really worry about that. I can move this, though. What if I move it over here? Will this open this way? Okay, and... yeah, okay. So, let's go this way. I kind of want to try this weapon. This weapon looks pretty cool. Looks like a one of those fishing spears, or like a trident. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh god, you wanna know what? No, I'm using the Soul Reaver for this. Absolutely not. I remember the ones holding the shields are just annoying. Actually, I want to see. I want to look at you guys real quick. They really do just look like zombies, or like undead. Ow. Okay, give me that. I guess I could just put it over here then, right? Okay, let's put it here then. If it doesn't belong there, I don't think it would let me put it there, so... Alright. This way. Oh, great. Just let me... Just Razio, please. Just rotate it, please. I don't want to deal with them. Ow! Okay, fine. Fine! No, you guys want the smoke so bad. I'll give you the smoke. Come here! Oh my goodness. When I lock onto them, they fucking duck. These smart bastards. Okay. Oh. Oh, there's another key for the Dark Reaver. Yes, I think I'm just unlocking a path to the Dark Reaver. Okay. I'm pretty sure my end goal is going to be that long hallway with the eye guarding the key. Oh, great. Oh, wonderful. Oh. There's a dark font over there, too. Okay. Wow. I don't... yeah, okay. This isn't like the first game. I don't get the free frames of invulnerability while I'm in animation. Okay. Okay, let's go up here, here. This way. Now how? Do I go this way? I might. Or no, I can't make that. I have to pull that out. I need a portal though. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Oh, I can go up here. Okay. But where do I go from here? Do I... oh, okay. Can I just glide down this way now? Yeah, it seems like it. Okay. Man, is the portal really all the way over here? Holy crap, okay. Now who's gonna be here waiting for me? Because I know someone's gonna be waiting for me. Oh, okay. Guess no one is. Alright, so... yeah. I needed the Dark Reaver for this, so I need to come back this way. Why are these hallways so long? I despise them. They take forever to walk through, they fill them with enemies, and they're just a pain in my ass. So, first thing I need the Reaver imbued with darkness. Oh great, it's you. I should be taking them out with the Reaver. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright. So, how do I get back up there? Oh, wait, that's right. Okay. I gotta pull this out. Bro, stop running! Oh, I can still light them up. Alright, cool. No, come here! Don't be a coward! You wanted to be shooting me so much! Alright, pull this out. Let's go up. And up again. Okay. Don't shoot me while I'm juicing this up. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Alright, so... Ah. More of the keys. Oh, the dodge though, the dodge! Oh my god, oh goodness. Alright, you wanna know what? Let's fight legit, let me see what you're like. No, I don't think so. I'm too good at dodging. It doesn't feel like I'm hitting them. Ow. Wow. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. Grab this. Oh, yeah, I gotta put this down. Grab this. Let's put it into... Where am I putting this into? What am I doing with this? Down there? I think so. Alright. This is where it's leading me to, so... Put you in. Okay. And, yeah. So now I have the Reaver. Can open this door. I just gotta make sure not to shift. Unless it's absolutely necessary, so I don't lose the Reaver. Okay. Alright, cool. So that... Okay, well now it's angled the right way, so I need light to be hitting this. Oh! Right. I need to move this. Alright, cool. There is something happening outside and oh my god. What is going on out there? People in my neighborhood make so much noise, I swear. I don't live in a very good neighborhood to begin with. But they just make the most noise for no reason. Is my window closed? I think it's closed. I haven't opened it today, so... Okay, so yeah, that just unlocked that. Okay, so I need to unlock the other one now, so... Can I just... Yeah, I can. I can go the other way and unlock the door with the Reaver. Okay, let me put this down. I'm pretty sure the animation doesn't work if I'm holding a weapon. I've never tried to see if it works, at least. Okay, so yeah, now I need light to hit this mirror. Oh! Well, let me see. Does the animate? No. Okay, it doesn't even let me prompt. Okay, now there's the prompt. And I need to rotate that mirror to get the light to point this way. Alright. We're almost there. Okay. Rotate once. Okay. And that is leading there. And that should open the gate. Right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now the gate's open. And I should be able to... Oh wait, can't I just... I should be able to go to that eye now and blind it. And bring the key here. So let's go and do that. It's funny, when I first played this game when I was younger, I mentioned before, I was never particularly good at the puzzles in games. It always took me forever to figure out what I needed to do. And this puzzle in particular took me forever to figure out. Because I couldn't, I don't know why it wasn't very implied to me that, like, oh, you need to take out the eye with, oh my god, there's so much stuff going on here. I need to run! Run, Raziel! No, 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 please. Oh, run away. Oh, are they not gonna bother me because I'm holding this? Please let that be the case. It looks like it is. Yeah, I could never figure out when I was younger that you needed to blind the eye with the Dark Reaver. I don't know why, I guess the implication was there, but I'm just too... not stupid, but I'm slow to understand that. I think doing this awakens this Sphinx-like statue too. Oh boy. We're making earthquakes up in here. Well, I guess it's not really like a Sphinx, but I mean, it is definitely Egyptian inspired, this whole area. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. The game's trying to blind me. Pour your sun juice into the hole. Why did I say that? Okay. Give me the light Reaver, please, before I say something else stupid. My eyes! Enlightening sun, more like blinding sun.
I plunged the Reaver into the forge and imbued the blade with the elemental power of light. Thus armed, I now had the means to re-enter the stronghold and finally use Mobius's time-streaming device to accomplish my own ends.
All right, and we are done here. I'm glad I'm a lot smarter than I used to be when I was younger. These puzzles took me too goddamn long to solve when I was younger. And this should, yeah. Oh, okay. I gotta square up with you first. All right. Let me open the key, please. Or open the lock. Yep. And I just gotta shoot that to open the doors now. Okay. Tink. Alright, so let's see. Where are we heading next, actually? We're heading... oh yeah, so I just gotta go back to the time streaming device. Okay. And I think that starts the next act of this game? I think? I know the tone of this game changes drastically once I use the time streaming device, once I get in there. Yeah, so where I have to unlock that next. And then I gotta make my way back into the stronghold to get to the time chamber. Now, with the light Reaver, I can open this. Yeah, no, I think this is a good stopping point. I think I did a decent amount today. I don't think this game is gonna take nearly as long for me to finish as Soul Reaver 2. I'm not anticipating it to, at least, because this game's pretty linear, pretty straightforward. You just gotta go from point A to point B and just get the Reaver and just get to the next section. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me for now. I'll definitely be getting back to this soon. I'll catch you guys next time.